Novo lit that shit bang.
You guys probably are not completely aware of what the PrimeCayes situation is. We talked about it a little bit on the channel, but PrimeCayes is essentially a channel dedicated to debate panels, right? So PrimeCayes is the one that runs it. He will have invite on different people. He has a few people that work for him, kind of like Steve. You do the stream clips, sort of like that, right? So one of the people that worked for him helped him set the debate panels up and was a former panelist. Her name is Katarina or Katarang or something of that nature. She Me Too's PrimeCayes by saying that she'd been sexually harassed for months, that their relationship was always professional, and that she never did anything to indicate that she was interested in him, and that he would continue to do these things, and that he had been warned by somebody else, and that he continued the behavior. That's essentially the allegations. She showed Discord messages that made PrimeCayes look pretty creepy. Now, here's the problem. Dylan Burns, he is now dating PrimeCayes, and PrimeCayes is working for Dylan, right? When she leaves PrimeCayes, she basically says, "You've been sexually harassing me, and I quit," blocks him. PrimeCayes reaches out to Dylan, and Dylan, who's openly bragged about doing this, called him a sex pest and blocked him as well. PrimeCayes then has to basically face these allegations. Dylan helps the fucking accuser, Katarang, with a Google Doc, right? With a Twitlonger, fucking Google Docs, with a Twitlonger, in which she compiles all this evidence against PrimeCayes, and then Dylan does a live stream where he's basically announcing the end of PrimeCayes, calling him a sex pest, saying that he sexually harasses women, all the good stuff, right? Destiny, right? Who's on vacation and is another bread tuber debate guy for the left. He's on vacation and he gets a message from Prime saying, "Hey, these allegations are going to come out about me. If you could look into them, I'll show you all my Discord messages." And so Destiny sees the message, doesn't really react to it, and then sees Dylan stream and starts demanding Dylan let him on the stream. When he comes on there, he demolishes Kat's entire story, right? She had at one point said that they were engaging in 4-hour phone calls together, all about setting up debates, right? And they would do it every single day, right? 4-hour Discord calls. Yeah,
just
Steve, that
setting up debates.
Yeah, exactly, right? So when Destiny comes on and he's going there's no way it's 4 hours, right? Dylan brings on another guy who goes "Oh no, it takes a long time. It takes me 3 to 4 hours. Sometimes I'm streaming as we're setting up these panels." And Destiny's "Yeah, because you're doing other shit. You're not just putting the fucking panels together and being professionals. You're shooting shit. You're talking about stuff, right?" So that kind of debunked this whole idea that they were just engaging in 4-hour business calls every day. And it gets revealed later by other people that the two did have a very intimate relationship. Other people that had attended some of those calls heard Kat talking to Prime about issues with her family, with her parents. She would vent to him. There were also these messages of Prime trying to flirt with Kat, and Kat saying things like "die," "no," shit like that, right? And Dylan tried to say that was proof that she was telling him off. And somebody came forward and said, "Look, we've seen the messages," and the two would meme constantly. So that doesn't read like someone rejecting someone. It reads more like two friends memeing with each other. But it gets even better, because at one point she said that she took oral anesthetic to avoid talking to Prime. And mind you, this is all over Discord and everything, right? So they're "Why would you fucking drug yourself? so you didn't have to talk to a guy, right? And
you know,
so
you could just shut the computer. You don't need to drug yourself to like get off of Discord. What the fuck?
Right? Well, so Dylan was saying like she literally had to take oral anesthetic to avoid talking to Prime, and like Destiny goes like, "Hey, can you ask Kat when she had her wisdom teeth removed?" And Dylan's like, he's stumped for a second. Then he asked Kat, and she's like, oh, I don't really. And it's like she got her wisdom teeth removed like a few months ago. That's why she's taking oral anesthetic. It's got nothing to do with Prime. The final thing, and we're gonna watch through Destiny's video because he uploaded like all of the statements from everyone. When a fucking she said that she had asked somebody to talk to Prime. She had, right? This another streamer named Samantha. Samantha says that she talked to Prime, told Prime that Kat was feeling uncomfortable around him, and that Prime continued the behavior. The problem is, Samantha said all this, said that she had seen evidence from Kat, and then Samantha, like days later, says that she made that all up. She never actually informed Prime that Kat felt uncomfortable, and that she had never seen any evidence from Kat to support her claims against Prime. So basically walked her entire thing back. And Dylan was on stream reading through the thing saying like, she fucked me. And finally has basically said after a private 4-hour call with PrimeCayes, I can say I was wrong. Last week I did a stream in which I brought forth allegations with no evidence to substantiate them. Other appearances also perpetuated this. I will correct the record with the Prime on my channel this Tuesday. This motherfucker was telling people to come subscribe to him if they're from Prime's audience because Prime was done and had completely fallen apart.
He doesn't want to bring me on because he knows the whole thing is BS. Do you want the... You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are we doing today?
Things could be better.
When I'm asking questions,
I don't think that PrimeCayes was aware in any way, shape, or form. And I think it's pretty odd. I think it's pretty evident by everything that's been shown. But again, this was posted today to Twitter. After a private 4-hour call with PrimeCayes, I can say I was wrong. Last week I did a stream in which I brought forth allegations with no evidence to substantiate them. Other appearances also perpetuated this. I will correct the record with Prime on my channel this Tuesday. So remember how fucking smug he was, right? He realizes how badly he fucked up, right?
Good.
Yeah, like he's not pulling a fucking Leffen where he's just hiding away from all these fucking claims. He's admitting that he fucked up. So I don't know if that means that he's still living with the girl, because he did make that one statement. I don't know how much of a man he is of his word, but we shall see. I think it's very interesting.
If he said that she could stay there, and it really is just like, well, maybe in the future there's nothing there.
Well, he said that he would throw her out if it was proven to him that she was lying and that she was flirting with him. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyways, we've been on stream for like almost 4 hours if you count the first stream.
Novo lit that shit, bang.